Okay, boys and girls, we are going to practice our high frequency words. These words are sometimes a little tricky. That's why we call them our heart words. Some things we need to know by heart. Once we know these words, they can become our sight words because we know them by sight. Okay, first word is because. I drink water because I am hot. Because. How many syllables are in because? Because. 2 syllables. Okay, let's listen to the sounds. How many sounds do we hear in the first syllable? B, E, B. Second syllable, cuz, k, z, cuz. All right, now, first syllable, B, B, E. Now that syllable is opened, so the vowel gets to shout out its name, E, B. Second syllable, cuz, k, Now this is the schwa sound. When we say and I'm going to code it with this symbol, B, k, z. That is the voiced S. It has a silent E at the end. And I'm going to code this S with the line through it. That means it is voiced. The difference between voiced and unvoiced. This is unvoiced. If you put your fingers in front of your mouth, just a little bit of air. Voiced, you can put your hands or your fingers on your vocal cords and you should hear or feel the zzz. You should feel the vibrations. Zzz. So this S is voiced. Zzz. All right, and a little song to remember how to spell because. Because. I know how to spell because. Because. I know how to spell because. All right. Next word. Cold. Cold. My nose is cold. How many sounds do we hear? Let me put these down. Okay. K, O, old, cold. Okay, first sound. K, O, old, cold. Okay, now is there anything in here tricky? Did you notice this O right here is making the long O? O, K, O, old, cold. Normally, that would be a short O. So we're going to say that one needs to be known and memorized by heart, that this O is O, not k, ald. K, it is k, old, cold. And I forgot something. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. That's the tricky part. The schwa sound. All right. The next word, family. Family. Do you have a big family? All right. Oh, that word has more than one syllable. Family. Let's clap it. Fam-o-ly. Okay, I hear 3 syllables. That means there are going to be 3 talking vowels. Okay, let's take the first syllable. Fam. Ah. Fam. Lee. O. E. All right. Fam-a-ly. First syllable. Fam. Ah. Fam. Now this vowel is short because it's followed by a consonant. This vowel is followed by a consonant. So the A is short. It says ah. Fam, Now that's a schwa sound again. This happens in many multisyllabic words. Fam, Let me code it with the schwa. Fam, lee. Lee. E. Now, lee is added often to the end of a word, and we spell that L-Y. And this, we code this with just a dot like this to show that it's making the E sound, family. Now we see this pattern often. I wouldn't say it's tricky, like we need to know that by heart, but I would say we can remember that this family. Okay, the next word, friends. Friends. Jake and Bill are my friends. Friends. How many sounds do we hear in friends? D, z, friends. Okay, first sound. Ooh, and it's one syllable, friends. So we're only going to have one talking vowel sound. Friends. Now this part is the tricky part because this I is actually silent. We don't hear I or no. It's silent. We hear d. This is the plural form, friends. And let me finish coding this. At the end of this word, is this S voiced or unvoiced? Listen, friends. I hear the vibrations or feel the vibrations. So we're going to code it with a little line there. Here's the tricky part right here. Let's not forget that it's spelled I-E with that I being silent. And this is how I like to remember how to spell friends. You are friends till the end. And how can I move this here? Okay, friends till the end. See this? End. There you go. Friend till the end. Okay. All right, the next word, have. How many sounds do we hear? Have. Our sentence. We have blue socks. Have. Okay, first sound. Okay. Last week we talked about when a word ends with the v sound. We add a silent E to the end. So we're not going to spell, and I can't think of any, maybe you guys know of any, words that have the v at the end are spelled with a V and an E, a silent E. We don't end words with a V. So I'm going to show that E is silent. Now, this A, does this E, normally he jumps over and he jumps over a consonant and makes a vowel say its name. But guess what? This A is going to stay short. Have. So I would say that is something we may need to know by heart. This does not say have, it says have. Okay. All right. Next word, No. Let me use that sentence in context. I know how to kick the ball into the net. No. Okay. It sounds like no, as in when you say the opposite of yes is no, but that word is spelled differently. Okay. That's a homophone. It sounds alike, but it's not spelled the same and it doesn't mean the same thing. Okay. I am referring to when you have knowledge, you know something. Okay. How many sounds do we hear in no? Oh. 2 sounds. First sound. Guess what? It's with a K and an N. Now, this is a digraph. 2 letters that come together to make one sound. And guess what? This K is silent. Okay. No. Oh. Now, this O sound is spelled with the digraph O W. So I'm going to underline that to show that 2 letters that come together to make one sound. And I'm also going to show that this W is silent and the O is long. No. Now, is there anything in here that you may need to know by heart? Maybe that we have the K, the silent K. That might be tricky for you, so we can put a heart above that. All right, the next word, off. How many sounds? Oh, let's listen to our sentence. The pen fell off the desk. Off. 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 First sound, off. Now this, you guys know this one. This is our floss rule. If a word ends with an F, L, or S, has a short vowel before it, and 1 syllable, off. We double it. Okay? Off. Now, I don't think that's very tricky. I wouldn't say this one we need to know by heart. But some of you might get confused with the word of. Of is O-F. This is not the same word. This is off. Okay. Number 8, our next word is picture. Picture. All right. Did you see this picture of my dog? Picture. How many? Well, first, I hear 2 syllables. That means we have 2 talking vowels. Picture. Okay. How many sounds do we hear in the first syllable? Pick. P. I. K. Pick. All right. Now, second syllable. Chur. Ch. Picture. Okay, here we go. First syllable, pick. That's easy. P. I. K. All right, pick. Second syllable, chur. Okay, that is called a final stable syllable. And that sound, chur, is spelled T-U-R-E. And we code that with a bracket like that. Okay, picture. Now, this E is silent. So, it sounds like ch, ch. Kind of sounds like the CH digraph. Ch. Now, technically, we should say picture, but we don't say it like that. All right, so this t is really saying the ch. Picture. And we hear the combination. And a silent E. Okay, so I'm going to code this with showing that this is a final stable syllable. Okay. And this E is silent. Chur. And this UR is a combination. Picture. So I think, yes, we need to put a heart there for our final stable syllable. But you know what? Once we know that rule or that spelling pattern, this will be easy. Picture. Okay, next word. You probably know this one by heart. School. School. Pam likes to go to school. How many sounds? S, k, oo, ol. School. Okay. Now, first sound. S, k. Now watch this. CH. This H is silent. Sk. Ooh. That's the vowel digraph. Ooh. And we code that one like this. Well, it's a digraph. 2 letters come together to make one sound. And we code it like this. Ooh. Sk, sk, ooh, ul. Okay? And I would say this silent H is a little tricky. Okay? We know this vowel digraph, ooh. However, sometimes it can say, So let's put a heart there too. Okay. And our last high frequency word for the week. Took. She took the test. Took. How many sounds? T, k. Took. First sound. T, vowel digraph. O. And this time, it's going to say, We're going to show that it's 2 letters that come together to make one sound. But we're going to code it like this with the brief because this is saying, In the word school, we saw this. We saw this. Ooh. This time, it's the Okay, so this is different. Took. T, k. Took. And this ends with a K because it doesn't have a short vowel, like maybe a short vowel in front of it. If we had a short vowel, we'd want to spell it with the CK. But this has a digraph before the K, so we're going to spell it with the K. And I'm going to grab this heart because sometimes it might be a little tricky on which vowel digraph. This is the t, k, took. Okay, that's it. Take care.